Nick, what happened to him? He just fell. What should we do now?
Oh my god, Nick!
Hi, Judy.
She took off his collar. Judy, what are you doing? What if he goes wild? Doesn't this require official permission?
Yes! I, the police lieutenant, in my boundless wisdom and power, decided that he needed to be filmed and officially allowed it! So shut up! Everyone move away. Give the fox some air. Can you walk? You can just lean on me.
What happened?
You must have overexerted yourself and your collar activated.
Who is this? Hello, kids.
Gillen?
George was right about the rabbits.
Baby, you smell so nice. This is the same natural fox musk. Unsurpassed.
Let's go find a private place.
Musk. What a funny word. Musk!
Don't say anything, baby. You're exhausting yourself.
Musk rhymes with busk. There is such a word as busk, right? I'm a lucky guy.
What the
Lieutenant, did you pretend to be your boyfriend to annoy your big sister?
It seemed to you.
Oh, Judy, I lost consciousness when I went wild. Did I scare you?
It takes something more than a pair of jaws and a few sharp claws to make old Judy hop shiver.
But were you afraid of me? I would be afraid of myself. I threw on his neck.
Nick, relax. I like to pretend that I am invincible. Yes, I'm fast, but I'm still just a rabbit. I have to dodge every attack. It was enough for him to get me once. And he got it. I thought I was going to die. You saved me. Or I was saved by your ancient savage instincts. And if it was so...
Can they be so bad and savage?
Thank you, Nick. Thank you for saving me. As everyone in the city said, you saved Judy. Here she is in front of you, grateful. Honestly, I was very scared when you were gasping and writhing on the floor. You almost scared me to death.
Everyone thanks me for saving your life. But no one thanked you for saving mine.
I guess that makes us even.
What did she say?
She'll hear you more quietly.
Cheat. What kind of behavior? You're not little anymore.
At least he's okay. See you next time, Judy.
Sorry about that. It can be hard to find solitude in a rabbit house.
Was it Chet?
So you've met him before?
Him and Diana and Fiona and Tulip.
The entire Mystery Corporation?
And Sheena and Joey and Jimmy and Buster and Luz and Sarah and Hermgerald and Guthrie and Ella and Alice, Cindy and George, Mikey and Eugene and Avon.
You had a good walk today. So many new acquaintances.
I'm just a social butterfly. So, what is this honey board?
Honey board?
I call it that because of the honey badger.
Oh, right. This is how I organize my thoughts about the case. I put all the clues in one place and collect them in...
Keep going. Tell me more.
Well, you know, I kind of collect them and...
Oh, I took this photo. Can I add this to my resume? Assistant in police investigations. The fact that I was a prisoner can be omitted.
Okay. Now let Judy work.
Oh. The police still need to write a report about everything, right?
Oh. Actually, I'm already done with this.
So the case is closed, right? Yes or no?
Officially, yes.
So you caught the murderer, right?
Yes.
And you wrote a report with all the facts.
Yes,
So you're done.
you could say that.
Just what?
It just doesn't make any sense.
What?
Yeah, this guy passes as a serial predator killer, but he doesn't look like the serial predator killers I've seen before.
I've seen hundreds of them. These are well thought right murders. These scumbags will cut your brakes, they can poison you, they will set your house on fire when you're inside, but they don't do it! They don't do it with their teeth!
It's simply impossible. The collar does not allow them to act on the basis of basic instincts and aggression. They need to be able to kill without any emotions. They need not to feel. I've only seen a killer like this once.
It was a chinchilla!
Do you think he was framed by a chinchilla?
No!
But I don't understand what you're trying to say. What are you leaning towards?
Nick, when we found Manchas in the bathroom, he was scared. He was not an emotionless, psychopathic killer at all.
So you think he didn't do it?
Of course he did. He was covered in blood.
Then what's the problem?
Common sense tells me that I caught the murderer. Everyone thinks so. But logic. Logic tells me that I caught the wrong one.
Okay. Now, in more detail, what is your logic?
Remember, you said he stopped using the door? I think you were right. He only used the window. He was confined to the second floor for 6 weeks. I know this because in his mailbox were 3 untouched issues of The Stamp Collector, which come out every 2 weeks, and this period of time coincides with the time between the disappearance of the first victim and the discovery of the 6. So we know that he went on a rampage for 6 weeks in a row. Nick, do you mind if I ask? When you jumped on his neck, didn't you notice anything strange?
At that moment, my eyes blurred, rage overwhelmed me.
It seems that the real rage has slipped from your gaze.
What?
Look at the photo.
Wow. I did that to him?
That's not true. When we found him, his neck was already in this condition. But you still left a few ugly marks on him. But that's not the point.
Well, his collar was broken, right? That could explain.
It can't. This theory is based on the assumption that his collar stopped working at least 6 weeks ago. And these claw marks look fresh, not older than 24 hours. If that's true, then he tried to rip off his own collar after 6 weeks of its complete non-functioning. But it doesn't add up. Why would he do that? It didn't hurt him.
Well, sometimes he rubs quite hard.
So much that you want to tear your skin off?
Do I want to answer that question? Probably not that much.
Okay. Let's assume that for 6 weeks in a row his collar didn't beat him or do anything to interfere with his instinctive animal actions. We can assume that. But then tell me, why did he try to tear off his collar if it didn't? Cause any particular concern?
Maybe he suddenly gave him an electric shock? That would explain why he behaved adequately when we found him. Well, at that moment, the collar helped him for a while after all.
Helped him?
And that's what I said, but does that make sense? Yes?
No. I don't see how a shock to the neck can do anything more than upset an already brutalized animal even more. He couldn't help it.
Yes, you're right. God, I feel dirty for thinking that discharges don't help at all, even psychopaths.
Done. Beat yourself up. It's easy to come to such a conclusion. That would have been my first assumption.
But what for?
We found him in the bathroom after he tried to wash away his sins.
Jesus, Hops. I didn't even think to connect that.
Compulsive hand washing is often inherent in something guilty. After 6 weeks of complete insanity, he comes to his senses naked, bloody and with the carcass of a dead Antilles lying next to him. He can think of nothing but crawling into the bathtub and washing the blood off himself.
Then, for some reason I don't understand, he tried to take off his collar, which didn't hit him anyway. He stayed in the bathroom until we found him. Is there anything else to add?
Mental disorders? Jekyll hyena syndrome? I don't know.
What I don't understand is that this somehow changes the situation. He's still a killer. I still had to fight him tooth and nail so that he wouldn't tear you to pieces.
He believed so much in what he said when he said it wasn't him. I just thought, maybe he was under some kind of influence, like hypnosis.
Do you think he was brainwashed?
Wow, I sound crazy. I'm making myself up. I always do that.
That's so cute. You're like a little angry honey.
Like, who did all this? Sheep? Oh my God!
Don't call me cute.
Well, you do. When was the last time you took a day off?
Never.
Never what?
I don't take days off.
Are you serious?
I told you. I have to work harder than everyone else. Otherwise, I would never have escaped from the role of an arrogant little rabbit. I have to constantly prove my status, even to my own colleagues and subordinates. My colleagues at the station call me the workaholic rabbit, and not only that. There are worse names. They think I don't notice. Some things are simply not worth paying attention to.
You are amazing.
You are not flattering.
I am not trying to flatter you. I want to tell you that I think you're incredible. You're definitely the greatest cop I've ever met. You looked a serial killer in the eye, holding him at the side of a tranquilizer gun, and didn't even blink. That takes incredible courage. And you brought Fox to your home, a natural enemy. You took off my collar. You're not afraid of me. I've never been this close to rabbits before. You're the first one brave enough to let me in. You are the bravest woman, and rabbit, and cop I have ever met.
I just wanted you to know this. I know it's sweet. I'm a sentimental mess in general. Ask anyone. I'm a snotty
Shut
child.
up! Let's go. You need to change. You can borrow something from Herb. He has a long bow. Oh, for
Herb is your brother?
No. My younger sister Dolly brought him home a few months ago. Now he has settled in here.
Is there an unmarried couple in the borough?
The authorities won't let them get married.
What? Oh, hello, Judy?
Nick, meet Herb Harris.
You're not a rabbit.
And you too! Dolly, look! It's that fox!
Is it really the same one?
A fox in a burrow. Can you imagine?
Unbelievable. Are you trying to beat me in the field of interspecies relations, Judy? I brought home a hare and you brought home a fox. Very funny.
My friend needs a new shirt, and I thought who better to help than the most important big guy in the boroughs?
Got it. Lieutenant, Dolly, my love, we'll be back in a minute. Boy, you're just handsome. Just look at that beautiful red fur. I have a shirt for you. Oh, and you're without a collar. You know my friend Lenny, he's a ferret. He looks forward to every trip to the doctor's because it's a chance to take off his collar. Do you have that? I wouldn't be surprised. A collar and still disgust. Yeah, I didn't think there was a Haisha living in the borough. They can't stand me. Rabbits. A free-thinking hippie scumbag who lives with your daughter. It annoys everyone. But the fact that this is an interspecies relationship makes everything complicated. In a sense, the cubs love Rindos and Brug. I'm a stranger to them. Rabbits and hares will always be connected in the business sphere, but our cultures do not intersect in any way. You don't have a problem with that, do you? Who? Me? Oh, of course not. That's good. But they still let me work for them. Every day I deliver their products to the Sahara Square. Okay. I think I found a shirt for you. Try it on. I don't think this is your color. You don't have a white shirt by any chance. This is closer to my style. But not mine. That's it! It suits you! It's a pity there are no jeans like that, but I have shorts that fit under a shirt.
Look at yourself. Free, adventurous.
Just like Tommy Vercetti.
Haha, yeah. Listen, if you mess with Judy, this hippie liberal rabbit will look really good in the eyes of all these rabbits.
Why are you smiling? Only to the bravest, coolest, and most progressive older sister in the world. Unless the earliest age female in these boroughs. Oh, Judy, when will you finally marry the male of your dreams, have a lot of babies, and stop making the world a better place? I'd rather marry a fox. Would you really date a fox? I'm going to lose my job. Is that the only thing stopping you? What? No, I'm just not like foxes. I was also not up to rabbits until I met Herb. He used to work for Binks. I constantly went to them to look at him. And I was so afraid, because such a big adult rabbit like him would never fall in love with a little rabbit like me. And he fell in love. And, Judy, he was the same. As if there were no species at all, he would laugh at my words, but it really is. I would laugh at you too. Judy, you're done with him, aren't you? You caught the killer, that's what all the news said. Yes, So when he leaves, are you just going to forget him? Or are you going to keep in touch with him? Do you even know what he's going to do after this? How will he live? I mean, I would like to at least remain pen friends with the person who saved my life from the jaguar. You are so brave. I wish all rabbits were as brave as you. Maybe then the rest of the animal kingdom wouldn't think that we are all stupid cowards who can't using and sell our own hair for this. Cowards who are afraid to leave their stupid burrows. You know, I'm glad we talk like that. Sometimes it seems like you're always too busy to even breathe or eat or sleep. And we used to have so much fun. As for sleeping, that's a dot.
What do you think, lady? Do I know how to dress or what?
Oh, you look good. Very good. You finally found a use for that shirt that never looked good on you.
This shirt suited you.
Well, well, well. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, how do they register on your love meter?
They are most definitely doing it.
Hello, Uncle Emmett.
Hello, Slick Nick. How are you? I understand. I miss the old days too. I can stand this herbivorous shit.
Me too. Uncle Emmett, are we always gonna wear these collars now?
I'm afraid so, Nikki. As long as we are ruled by herbivores, we will not be free. However, despite this, I believe that you will bring great benefit to this world. I believe that your cleverness will make this world a better place for predators and we will have a better future. You are a very smart and beautiful boy, Nikki. Don't lose faith in yourself and maybe you will become a hero for everyone.
Thank you, Uncle Emmy. You are the best uncle in the world. I love you.
I love you too, Slick Nick.
Hello, Nick. I just wanted to see how you are feeling, and I see you are still fast asleep. I wanted to thank you for the fact that yesterday was not the last day for me. I have never seen such a brave, courageous. But Nick, you proved to me that predators are not killers. Predators are like us, animals that have feelings. And I have long wanted to tell about my secret that no one knows about. I really like predators. Their beautifores have always been taught that predators are dangerous, insidious, and disgusting. But you, Nick, stand out among them all. You are more than just a fox. You are my hero. And I love you, Nick. I was so scared that I might lose you in that house. I want you to wake up. Please come back to me.